Hey everyone, it's Shaun here from FF4, and we are going to talk about rewarding our character holders. So just a quick explainer, we've got this Medium article here which has a lot of details in it. Some of this hasn't been finalized in terms of how we will actually disperse these items. That's going to be an experiment. We're going to begin with airdropping them, and that will be with our AVKs for our OG holders. So yeah, we'll just dive in quickly. What are these claims? Basically, from the beginning of this project, when we first minted our OG Defenders, our Premier Collection, we wanted to reward them as best we could, and that comes in many forms. We've obviously got that giant token claim of 50,000 tokens, but also these claims where we want to airdrop random items that are actually useful in the game. And there may be things that you're wanting to use, there may be things you want to rent or sell, but basically we want to give these early holders an option of being able to collect things that are useful and still on topic in terms of the game. So this is also going to be something we do for our Helios Defenders, and then later on when we launch the game, the Serum Defenders will also get some random airdrops of items, and they will be different to the OGs, but nevertheless they'll still be useful in the game, whether you want to keep them, sell them, rent them, add each thing to a different loadout. There will be a lot of use case there, and looking forward to rewarding all of our holders after it's probably been 8 or 9 months since we minted the OG, so finally we can actually start delivering some value before the game's even really out to play. Obviously we have the demo, which is great, but you can't implement your own character just yet. But yeah, this is that's the gist of everything. These items are going to be from all different types: weapons, skins, they could be helmets, they could be individual traits, they could be perks for in the game, it could be anything. So we've got a lot of options, we've got a lot of items that we're going to have in the game. Every single item is going to be an NFT in the game, and there's a reason for that. It means you get to own it, and you get to make use of it within the game, or whether you want to rent them or sell them. So it's complete ownership of the assets, and these items will be no different to, say, if you owned a character. You own it, it's in your wallet, and you can do what you want with it, basically. What we want to do, though, is provide maximum value for these early community members and people who have invested and purchased NFTs, starting with obviously the OGs as our Premier Collection. So yeah, the first claim is going to be on the 10th of June. We'll do the snapshot on the 8th. This is for our Diamond Tier Blue AVKs, and so if you're not sure about the AVKs, check out the other video we've made or the Medium article which explains them. But basically these are going to be airdropped to the OG holders before the free mint, because these are a free mint item, and the free mint takes place on 12th. So those will be airdropped on the 10th. So a snapshot for the OG holders. Make sure you're holding an OG before the 8th, and you'll be eligible, and you'll get one per wallet. As with all the other items, it's just going to be one per wallet. If you want to go through the trouble of splitting all your characters up, if you've got multiple, one per wallet, you will receive one item per wallet. But if you've got 10 OGs, for example, in one wallet, you'll still just get one item. So yeah, it's not a loophole, it's not something we're encouraging, but there's nothing stopping anyone creating 100 wallets with 100 OGs and then getting 100 items if you want to go through that trouble. So that's, I think, enough on the subject. Hopefully it all makes sense. It's pretty straightforward. All these items are useful, and we'll play with the idea of how we're going to disperse these. I know there'll be a lot of people who maybe don't care for the items. Maybe they don't want their wallet being clogged up with random things for the game. What I would say is if you don't want that kind of thing happening, I would create their own wallet just for FF4 assets, just so you know that anything that's in there is to do with the game and they don't get lost with, I know some people have thousands of NFTs on their wallets. So the easier way to keep track would be put everything Flight Force 4 related into the one wallet. But if you guys have any questions or you want us to do a video on something else, please do let us know in the comments, let us know in Discord. Happy to answer questions, even if it's a suggestion for these benefits that we're putting out there for the holders. We want to create the best project we can possibly, and that includes having our community involved with that process. We've always said from the beginning, we're building this game with all of you, and that's the truth. So feel free to speak out if you've got some ideas, and we'll create videos, we'll get some answers and look at changing things if it makes sense. But for now, take care everyone, and we'll talk to you soon.